Oh, no.
Is there anyone in the car?
The guy said there was no one in there and there's still someone trapped in the car. Hey everybody, in today's video we're going to be reacting to a channel called Midwest Safety. And these guys post a lot of police videos, rescue videos, stuff like that. The video we're going to be reacting to today is called Car Explodes During Police Chase. Let's check it out. After a year-long investigation by the Wisconsin Department of Justice.
Hey, is everybody out?
Everybody get back!
Back! Get back!
We gotta rip her out! Good!
In the early morning hours on June 26, 2020, Officer Ennis of the Sun Prairie Police Department was driving through a residential neighborhood on the west side of the city. As he approaches a four-way all-stop intersection, he prepares to stop. At the same time, a distant sound approaches, getting louder and louder until a silver sedan traveling north runs the intersection. Officer Ennis turns to follow the vehicle, but the sedan speeds up, forcing the officer to pursue the vehicle at high speeds through the neighborhood. After a brief chase, the sedan seems to comply with the emergency lights, pulling over to the right side of the road. In a moment, Officer Ennis hops out of his cruiser and approaches the vehicle with caution. But before he can reach the driver's side window, the sedan takes off.
Of course. He got scared.
Unknowingly, the driver picks a getaway route in a large cul-de-sac with only one exit, an exit that is quickly being swarmed with police. Officer Kyle is one of the officers rushing to the scene, and as he pulls up to the vehicle's exit route, the sedan blows through a second all-way stop intersection.
Seems like every other road's shut down anyway.
Kyle turns his squad car around to chase the suspect. He realizes a chase wouldn't be necessary because the driver of the sedan made a horrible mistake, driving
To comply with Wisconsin law, we have blurred some witnesses and some instances through.
full force into a tree, totaling the car and creating a small fire in the hood of the vehicle.
Oh, no. Of course, the guys already ran.
Minutes later, Officer Hoffman arrives on the scene, revealing the once small fire transformed into a mature blaze. Even worse, a closer inspection of the vehicle shows two individuals trapped within.
Oh my gosh. Raw audio in 3, 2, 1.
Hey, is everybody out?
Everybody get back!
Back! Get back! Stay on the ground. Stay on the ground.
Stay on the ground, man. Stay on the ground. Hey, stay down.
Is everybody out of this vehicle? Hey, is there anybody else in the car?
At that moment, Officer Cal glances up to see Officer Hoffman arrive on the scene, and panic sets back in.
Is there anyone in the car? Yes, there's one person in the
Oh
vehicle.
my gosh. The guy said there was no one in there and there's still someone trapped in the car. That is so disgusting.
Get her out. Get her out. She's jammed. We gotta rip her out. Good.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, there's one person in the
Thank God for that officer who went and checked.
Get her out. Get her out. Good. We gotta rip her out.
As the officers work together to save the
Oh my
individual,
goodness.
they realize the universe is not on their side. Not only is the fire coming dangerously close to engulfing the vehicle, but the forceful impact of the crash has destroyed the passenger door. Meaning if they can't pry the door open or find another way to remove the individual soon, fire will begin taking
Oh my goodness.
We gotta rip her out. Good. I can't, man. Foot.
Oh my gosh.
Grab her!
While prying the door open,
It's very hot right there. If that fire's ripping like it is, it's very hot where they're standing.
the officers run into yet another problem as they realize the person's foot is stuck in the glass windshield.
Oh my God.
From Hoffman's squad car, a scene of horror. The fire intensifies, and hidden behind the smoke, utter
That person's foot has to be like right here.
panic is unfolding as officers desperately try to free the individual from certain death.
That guy who's laying on the ground that said that there was no one else was in there is a piece of person, man.
Despite their efforts, they are losing in the race against fire.
How do 9 police officers, however many's here, not have a fire extinguisher? I know it's not going to put it out, but you could at least slow this down to where you can get the person out of the vehicle. There's got to be a fire extinguisher in one of these vehicles.
Popping sounds from the engine are growing louder and more irregular, threatening an explosion that could kill the officer. It's at this point that pulling may no longer be an option, and both Officer Cal and Ennis make a break for the nearest fire extinguisher.
Oh, there we go. Hey, I don't mean to judge too hard. It's really easy when we're sitting here watching the video, but whenever you're in the panic, it's a way different situation. I understand that.
We need fire here now!
Go.
Back at the vehicle, Officer Hoffman is not giving up.
Good on you, Mr. Hoffman.
Come on. Got it.
Whoever the person is sounds really unresponsive because we haven't heard a single peep out of them.
In an unbelievable moment, just before the extinguisher arrives, Officer Hoffman's last-ditch effort pays off, and the individual is dragged away from the burning car. Following the incident, four individuals were identified to be in the car at the time of the crash, 2 of which were rushed to the hospital and passed away from their injuries.
Oh my goodness.
While the other 2 passengers, one that remains nameless, suffered non-life-threatening injuries. It's difficult to ascertain why the driver first ran from Officer Ennis's traffic stop, but it's fair to say the end result was far worse than what might have occurred. As for the officers involved in this incident, their bold acts of heroism exemplify what it means to go beyond the call of duty and to protect and serve a community.
Yeah, good on those police, especially Mr. Hoffman, for staying in the fight there and getting that person out. I'm assuming that they probably lost their life because 2 people died and the other 2 seemed like they ran off. So I'm imagining that the 2 we witnessed being pulled out probably didn't make it. It wasn't super clear to me. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, I know it's hard to enjoy, then check out some other police videos right here and come back tomorrow because we'll watch something else. See you then.